Okay. Adjustment here. We're gonna go express. We're gonna go express today because a few things broke here, and also we have to leave at the top of the hour because there's a possible job waiting for me, and we're gonna find out how that goes. So stay with me. It's going to be an express episode, but it's going to be the usual Wednesday edition. One main subject for you, and one bronze sexual confession because it is Wednesday and we're allowed. Let's go.
Do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up. I got to thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
All right, as I said, just bear with me this morning. Got lots going on. In the meantime, good morning and welcome to the Express Wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Express edition. Victor Locke is here. The droid is here. Gentlemen, how are ye?
I'm good.
I am tired, sir. As you know, I just started my new job.
Yeah.
How is the new job?
It's good in terms of
how
pay.
I
haven't really gotten a feel for the actual
work.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a feel for the actual work because yesterday was just orientation.
Yeah, you're working a warehouse job, right?
Yeah, 4 p.m. to 2 in the morning.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get a real feel for the job until probably like 2 weeks in because they're going to have you kind of being shadowed by like a manager or or supervisor. That's how it was at UPS for me. I didn't really get a feel for the job until like my third week.
And that's how it was at Amazon with me. All right, here's our major subject for the morning, and it's a stupid decision by the NCAA.
Oh, no.
They're going to expand the tournament to 76 teams.
Well,
what?
Mr. Spivey,
that.
Yeah, Mr. Spivey said that. Deets said that. We all knew this was coming. It's dumb.
Yeah, we all saw it coming, but we were talking about this, 2.5-3 years ago.
I said this earlier in the year. We're probably gonna see March Madness by the time at the Super Bowl.
What?
76 teams. What? I said 76 teams.
What?
March Madness.
What?
for a title.
What?
Which means March Madness is going to begin in February, which means championship week is going to be truncated, if not eliminated altogether. How the hell are they going to do this? They don't. Deet said it yesterday. And if you think about how CBS did the tournament a long time ago, NBC as well, they don't have the logistics.
They don't. Especially.
I mean, are you really going to watch? Listen, the tournament, the real tournament, I'm talking about 64 teams in, starts on a Thursday afternoon at noon. Everyone has their calendar earmarked for that.
Mm-hmm.
I know I certainly do.
But you're also got a situation of like, it's going to run into other big sporting events. That's why it should.
Yes, it is.
Because you got the Super Bowl. You got basically the NCAA football championship coming up like around the turn of the year.
Yeah, January.
You have the Super Bowl right after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you should have March Madness in March. Now because you have 76 teams, you're probably going to have this right either during the Super Bowl or right after the Super Bowl.
It's going to be that, or the tournament is going to end later than normal. Because normally it ends. Normally it ends first week of April, first weekend of April. That's the men and the women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it normally ends first week of April. Go ahead, Droid. Go ahead.
So I'll be as honest as possible. I love y'all fellas, but I think we're on two different sides of this coin.
Okay. So you see it as a good thing.
I see it as a really good thing, mainly for the outside of Power 5 teams.
Point.
Because you got to remember, schools make money off of appearing in the tournament. Schools make hella money off of appearing in the tournament.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you could see teams like Sacramento State making the tournament and getting massive paychecks.
Yeah,
for making the tournament.
They do. They get a. You're right, Droid. You're absolutely right.
I can understand that.
I know these, especially with these smaller programs, they need the money in order to bring in the big transfer names. Like one of the biggest schools that I know that struggles with recruiting is Southeast Missouri State. SEMO Redhawks.
Yep.
See, I understand it. My only pushback is: are those schools actually good enough to be in that tournament? Because if they're not,
I mean, look at New Mexico. New Mexico, they definitely deserved to be in the NCAA tournament this year, but they got snubbed because they didn't have powerful enough wins.
See,
well,
and that, to me,
change your schedule. Play some Power 4 teams.
It's not even that. To me,
they can't even determine their schedule, though, Brian. The school's not allowed to choose their schedule. They just play their conference, and then they play a few out of conference games, and that's it. They can't control that.
There needs to be a massive overhaul for selection criteria. That's the
only schools that can choose who they play are the Power 5 schools.
The Power 5, yep. And also, you got to remember, a conference is coming back this year in full force, which is the Pac-12.
Oh,
do you think? Honestly, Brian, I gotta ask you: with the Big Sky being not the Big Sky, the Athletic 10, in my opinion, being one of the Power 5 conferences in basketball, do you think the Pac-12 can sneak back into the Power 5 conversation, or do you think they need a few years to build that back up?
They need a few years. Because to all of a sudden go from being a Power 5 conference to being nothing and then building back up, and they have to build back up to their name. Right now, they're the Pac-8.
Right.
Because remember, once upon a time, they were known as the Pac-8, and then they became the Pac-10, and of course, later, you know them very well as the Pac-12. They are going to need a few years. Ryan
Honestly, I think... go ahead. Sorry.
Ryan McCarthy's with us. Says, mark my words, all those play-in games the 12 teams will play are all going to be behind a paywall on either HBO Max or Paramount Plus. You know what, Ryan? You can count on Paramount Plus carrying those.
But
You
yeah,
can
you
count
see,
on those
the
being
schools
on the
make the
payroll.
profit off of that. They make a profit off of the money that is used
TV rights.
by those subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
That would
Now the question is, and I'll say this as honestly as I can. We are real enthusiasts of the NCAA tournament. We watch it, we talk about it. Hell, in some case, in many cases, we cover the games. Will the real enthusiasts of the NCAA tournament keep tuning in with this expansion?
Because you could run into a fatigue situation.
Let me tell it like this. I think the people who are around y'all's age will stop tuning in.
Probably.
Because
a lot of
they're gonna look at this new tournament format as a big joke. As a joke. That's all they're gonna look at it as. And I'm saying this as somebody who experienced it firsthand, you know, when the college football playoffs expanded 12 teams.
12 teams.
They just don't want expansion. They want things to stay the way that it is. But if you just let things stay the way that it is, the sport doesn't grow.
The sport was this is my only push, Joy. This is my only pushback. When they expanded to 64 teams in 1985, it didn't take the country long to get used to that schedule. There was hardly any, if any, pushback on that. Now you're going to have a lot of pushback. Well, you had a lot of pushback when 64 went to 68, and then the play-in game started to become exciting. You know, because we watched those, we looked at those. Now the question, you know, and Deeds is here in the chat with us. He poses a very, very good question. Droid, you McCarthy mentioned that a lot of these games are going to be behind a paywall, and I think that paywall, as Ryan mentioned, is going to be HBO Max because a lot of people don't get the package.
No, they don't.
Right? As a consumer myself, my wife and I have Paramount.
I actually subscribed for a little bit to, you know, because Droid was calling a lot of the hockey games, and I decided to, you know, call some with them. The only way I can actually get it was through HBO Max.
Yep.
I will say, Victor, in my opinion, the better program, the better subscription to go for, especially we're approaching NFL season, it's NHL playoff time. Well, we're not really approaching NFL season, I would say. No. We got a ways to go, but still, I think the best subscription right now to get is YouTube TV because they give you your local coverage of whatever team they choose. You know, they always, you know, roll the dice and say, okay, eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
Here's my question, because YouTube TV will carry all the tournament games, as we know.
Yes.
Will blackout rules apply? Because once upon a time I had YouTube TV, and they still wouldn't give me the Colts game. Here's a comment from Deeds. Paywall doesn't matter. People have to work. They can't watch games all day on Tuesday and Wednesday and then do it again Thursday and Friday. This is true. It will not. The first time they do this 76-team tournament, they will not have a lot of eyes.
I'll tell you like this for the YouTube TV stuff, it's based off of your direct area. You can't, like, let's say you decide to take a trip to Chicago with a YouTube TV subscription.
Right.
You get up to 3 months of coverage outside of your home.
So you wouldn't be able to watch like Bears games or anything like that if you're in Chicago, because that's probably
if you go to Chicago and you use your like a little bit of time from your 3 months that you get, because that's over 90 days that you can use. When I did it in Lawrence recently, you know, I was at Slim Chickens yesterday for my birthday. And, you know, I asked them if they could turn on the hockey game, the Sabres Bruins, which, by the way, Sabres, why can't you close out?
Because they're the Sabres. Go on.
When I opened YouTube TV, it said, you know, you can use YouTube TV. It's just, it's going to be very, it's going to be a pain. That's basically what it told me is you can use it, but we're going to be a pain in your ass.
Right.
And in my humble opinion, I love y'all both.
Mm-hmm.
But I think even if it is blacked out, but shouldn't the local Indiana channels carry the Colts?
Problem is,
Yeah.
we're in a strange situation because we live in Indiana, but unfortunately, we're in the middle between Indianapolis and Louisville.
Right.
There's your problem.
You get the idea.
There's your problem.
Yeah, we live south of Indianapolis, and this year got lucky. All right, we got very, very lucky to get most of the Colts games. I think we only missed.
You missed a couple of them.
Yeah,
you only missed a couple, but still,
yeah.
Stream East probably came in clutch for you over the time.
And Stream East was something else. Okay,
Stream East, even though it was a pirating website, we give it its flowers. It helped people watch the sports that they love. But I know I'm going to come off topic, but I got some news last night in terms of recruiting for college basketball. The number one recruit in the country has finally chose where he's going to go.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. Tyron Stokes has committed to the University of Kansas, baby.
I knew it. I'm going to say it's Kansas. Of course it's Kansas.
I am so unbelievably excited to have Taylor Kinney and Tyron Stokes on the same KU basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that their duo is like Ochai Agbaji and Christian Brown in the 2022 National Championship.
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to make a lot of graphics tonight because, yes, Kansas, it is you. That just popped in my.
McCarthy, you are correct. Chances are Tyron Stokes will play his freshman year and then declare for the draft. But knowing Bill Self, he won't get much playing time.
Right.
I hate
one and dones.
I'm
gonna say it like this.
I will.
Jared McCain.
I will say this unequivocally.
I'm about to say this whole expansion.
You know what? Droid Dietz is trolling again. Kansas doing Kansas things.
Yeah, Kansas doing Kansas things, aka signing the best recruits.
At least they're shooting 3-pointers when they're supposed to.
Shooting 3-pointers instead of throwing touchdowns.
At least they're shooting 3 when they're supposed to.
That's an old football joke that Dietz made 2 years
ago.
But
let me tell you a little bit about Tyron Stokes. You want to know what's been lacking in the NBA? You've been telling this since I was introduced to the show. You've been saying it for years now, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Fundamentals.
It's a swear word. Hey, swear jar. Ding. Fundamentals.
You know what? Give me this coin. Hold on a minute. People who remember the show from a few years ago before I got sick, every time a swear word came out, I dropped a coin in the swear jar, and I'm trying to find the sound I need to make said jar.
Donation.
Here we go. Here's my first 2 donations to the brand new swear jar. The NBA is lacking fundamentals, and the NCAA is lacking fundamentals. Why? Because of these fundamentally stupid one and dones that think they're the ish, and they go to college and they don't get the full experience. And it just.
Now I brought this up yesterday.
It grinds my bleeping gears.
Now I brought this up yesterday, and I'm bringing it up again. Jordan, I want to see if you agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when it comes to like these young guys declaring for the draft after one and done, it's not
pressure.
It's not entirely their decision to make because
they're agents.
It's not just their agents; it's their family situations.
Family.
What if something's happened? Mom's house getting foreclosed on. Someone.
Whoa! Napoleon was with a bomb. Breaking news.
Two-time Pro Bowl safety Justin Simmons has just announced his retirement after 9 seasons in the NFL.
He's calling it a career.
Deets with the comment, Ryan, the NIL has been broken since the start. Ain't that the truth? And all the problems are revealing themselves that have been brewing.
Kansas doing everything but winning a World Series. Damian, I hate to break it to you, but Kansas City Royals are a Missouri team, not a Kansas team.
At least for now.
No, they did reveal that the new stadium will be in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas.
Okay,
the new Chiefs Stadium will be in Legends, not too far from Kansas Speedway.
Okay.
So basically, in this little stuplex,
are they going to Kansas or not?
So the Royals are not, the Chiefs are.
Okay, the Royals will stay in Missouri. The Chiefs are going to Kansas.
They will be the only professional NFL team to ever call Kansas their home.
McCarthy says, and you wonder why we don't cover NCAA on our show, which is no credentials required. It's a wonderful show. Y'all need to tune in. The Brendan Sorsby case is still not settled, and that will flip how the NIL deals work going forward. We didn't get a chance to cover this. We'll cover it here right now. Brendan Sorsby has a gambling issue.
Oh boy.
And he's been gambling on games. Deets knows the story. It's still Deets knows the story better than I, and that might not even get settled. I don't think it will get settled.
I think we're just only scratching the paint on this, personally.
Yeah,
it could be. But as I was saying before, it's for a lot of these young guys.
Remind me of what the issue is, please. And I'm asking. Deets is one of our major experts here. Unfortunately, he cannot be with us at this time because of technical issues.
Yeah,
but he is here. Cincinnati is suing him for breaking his NIL deal. Wow.
Oh.
So
let's put that subject on the show for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that.
It'll give me time to research it and take a look at it, because I am not equipped with this story to make judgment on it. So Deets, be with us tomorrow, and we'll really break that down. 31 after the hour on this express edition of Snowman in the Morning. And you know something I'm going to do? I haven't done a package for Droid yet, but we are going to give you a quick ID.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia.
We need to see it.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that game sucked.
You fool! I'm on Alarm Island.
What the is that?
Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
That's one of the best cut ones I've ever heard.
Before we went to ID, I've been watching this dude's like high school highlights and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This man is everything the old heads want.
Mm-hmm.
Fundamentals.
That's one more coin for a swear jar.
I don't have the coin up right now. I'm looking something up here, but I will get it. My thing is I haven't seen the kid play. This is the only reason that I'm gonna respond this way. This is the only reason I'm gonna respond this way. I need to see it, because we need to see fundamentals, man.
I got highlight footage right here.
Send it to me.
Mr. Hernandez with a question. Since we're talking about stupid moves, what are you guys' thoughts on the new NBA rules to the lottery?
I'll answer that. I'll answer that question.
I'll have to look at what those new rules are.
I'll answer that question. Who gives 2/5 of a half of a flying about the NBA lottery? Because in my eyes, and my eyes only, yeah, it's probably going to be my eyes only, considering I'm still not awake. It's always going to be something stupid that'll rig the doggone thing. That's my thought. Remember when Alabama's baseball coach was suspended for? Yeah, I remember that. The NCAA, and here's Chris Dietz's comment, and it's so true. The NCAA has lost all ability to regulate players and universities. And you know what? Ryan McCarthy, who broke our Fanatics feedback zone, said this to start the day. Good day, Snow Crew. March Madness will have 76 teams in 2030. First one and done, then NIL transfer portal, and now this. The NCAA is sunk. Ryan, the NCAA has been sunk since NIL was introduced.
Okay, so I'm looking at these rules. So they proposed a new 3-2-1 lottery anti-tanking reform.
Mm-hmm.
Expands the lottery to 16 teams, reduce the lottery balls for the first 3 worst teams to 2, and grants 3 balls to teams finishing 4th through 10th in lottery standings.
So they're trying to eliminate tanking, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, they're trying to eliminate tanking, which honestly, I understand.
You know what? For once on this show,
tanking.
I will
You're not
gonna. You know how you eliminate tanking? The PWHL already found that out. They already completed that.
Right.
Because you know what they did? The moment you are statistically eliminated from the playoffs, every win accrues points towards the first overall pick.
So it gives you an incentive to keep winning even after you're eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
And I know that the big question mark on it is, well, what if the team is actually really bad and they just can't win a game?
Well, then
that sucks.
Right.
It's unfortunate. You just suck. That's not a problem for them to figure out. That's a problem for your team to figure out.
I mean, fair enough.
No argument. No argument.
It's
with
really
that.
frustrating when people try to come. They've come to me plenty of times, Brian. They say, "Well, Droid, you know, what if the team is just bad?" Well, then the team is bad. I don't know what else you want me to tell you besides they're bad.
Right.
The team is bad. Okay. Chicago Bulls. Hello.
I hate saying it. I've had people argue about like any type of anti-tanking because they're like, you don't know if they're really tanking or if they're just a bad team.
They're just a bad team.
Yeah, that I completely agree with that. I will agree with that. But here's the thing. A lot of these teams, and I blame the NBA for this, a lot of these teams are genuinely tanking. Unless your team is the Utah Jazz, then I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry you're a Jazz fan. Like I'm genuinely sorry.
Oof.
You're a Jazz fan? Oh Lord. Did you grow up in Utah? I hope you did.
New rules are down Xbox getting the. No, you're not. No, I'm kidding. If the lottery, if it doesn't matter if the lottery is rigged anyway. Patrick Ewing, anyone? Yeah, 1985, the first year of the lottery, they rigged the darn thing.
Well, it's like I said before about like if the draft. What did I say before? We were talking about the draft. If the draft lottery, if the NFL draft became a lottery, I said the one team that cannot win that lottery is Dallas. They will call rigged immediately.
Another team that can't win the lottery is San Francisco. Same reason.
True. Kansas City, same thing.
Kansas City, same thing. Philadelphia, same thing.
Right.
The four of the most popular teams that can't win an NFL lottery, if it ever existed, are Dallas, Philadelphia, Kansas City, and San Francisco.
Okay,
that's it.
Go ahead, Droid.
So, Damian, I will. You're not in the minority because I'll tell it like this. Tanking, it depends on the type of tanking. If you are purposely throwing games versus, resting, like if you rest a starter, that's fine. Like a starter. But if you're resting all of your starters, I'm sorry. I can't agree with that.
But then here's a question behind that. How can you tell if you're the NBA? How can you tell that a team is tanking?
Well, I'll say this. This is the pushback. I respectfully disagree with Hernandez only because of this reason. You have to at least have some semblance of the purity of the game. I understand the strategic aspect of tanking because you want to get ready for the dynasty that you're going to create. The problem is, one, we don't know who that's going to be because you can get someone really good for the college and they flop in the pros. We've seen it done multiple times.
Johnny Manziel,
anybody?
There you go. So that's one issue, but it's going to turn people off from the game if you see people missing wide open layups because they're trying to get a better draft number.
Again,
that.
And again, it goes back to my earlier question. How can you tell if a team is tanking? And let me give y'all a quick history lesson. Now, mind you, this is from when I started watching the NBA. You know, the first team that was accused of tanking, your Rockets in 1984, because they landed Akeem Olajuwon.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of NBA, and Cole, this is for you. So, and a lot of NBA franchises or fans were crying foul because they landed Akeem Olajuwon. You know where I got that from, Victor?
Foul.
The NBA
I didn't even touch him.
But again, I borrowed this from Cole Johnson from the first segment I ever saw of him. But NBA fans and executives are crying foul when the Rockets landed Akeem Olajuwon. So that's why, getting back on topic again, so that's why they developed the lottery. But then 1985 happened. And David Stern whacked the folder with the Knicks against the drum.
Yep.
And we all know that. And we all know that happened.
There was also Knicks, like rumors that they like put the New York Knicks emblem in like a freezer, so it would be cold.
Yep. There were rumors of that. But anyone who watched the 85 NBA lottery, which was at halftime of a playoff game, and I'm trying to remember which game it was, you saw David Stern lightly toss all the other envelopes, and when he got to the Knicks and he knew it was the Knicks, wham! He whacked it against the drum.
So I want to ask y'all a question.
So once again, let me finish this. So once again in 1985, so once again, as Cole Johnson said best, Sacramento Kings were crying foul because they didn't get Patrick foul. Yes, get it right, Cole. That's for you, buddy. Foul.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, something was brought to my attention, and I'm going. So before we take a small break, because I know Brian wants to take a break. Get at least one ad running.
Yep.
He knows me well.
Well, it's not just the knowing you. It's also considering the fact we're a radio show. We gotta at least run a set of ads.
We gotta run one.
I'm going to name a player.
Okay.
That was traded and has now become a star. And you tell me, if this player was not traded, would they be the same player they are today?
Okay.
All right.
Because this is a big question that always is asking the NBA. Would they be the same if they were still on their original team?
Right.
True.
The number one example, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If he was still in LA on the Clippers, do you think he would be the same player he is today?
No.
Mm-hmm.
OKC, for all the crap that we throw on OKC, they do know how to coach up some players,
and they are stocked with first round draft picks for the next 7 years. They are stocked with them. McCarthy says the Knicks envelope was allegedly either partially ripped or folded, so David Stern could locate which one was the Knicks. It was folded because he slammed it against the drum.
It was bent.
That's the thing. He slammed it against the drum, and when it came time to pull the envelope, he quickly bent the corner that was bent. He immediately straightened it out.
Yep.
So, and I saw that live.
And
Okay.
not Droid. Deed said in a lottery, any team that isn't your team wins the lottery is going to. I agree that to a point.
I agree.
I think there are some teams that they'll say, okay, I can understand that, or I can understand that. But
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cleveland,
Sacramento,
the Clippers,
OKC for the longest time.
OKC for the longest time, Utah, Charlotte,
Chicago Bulls lately.
right? But like when I was talking about the NFL draft, if it was like based on like a lottery, the teams that cannot win that lottery, Dallas, San Fran, Kansas City, New England, and Philadelphia, because he would immediately cry foul.
You beat me to it.
You knew he was gonna say it too. You knew.
I knew it was coming.
He was gonna say it.
I knew it was going. Those 5 teams cannot win the NFL lottery because NFL fans will cry foul.
Shoot tail.
All right. We'll wrap this up. We'll take a quick break and then we'll have some more fun with crying foul in a deuce.
Yeah.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Victor gonna kill me.
What did you do?
You droid.
Oh
read the chat. Read the back chat.
I saw.
I'm not. No. No.
Eagles fry on a pin.
Quiet.
Now I'm gonna be the one crying foul. Oh Lord.
Victor, go to the line for your 2 free throws.
I may have just messaged Cole that we paid him homage.
Okay.
NBA.
You know what needs to be?
Let me
a graphic foul.
You know what? It's in my head, and if it's in my head, I'm gonna. Yeah, if it's in my head, I'm gonna put it through Canva and make a graphic out of it. I have to remake the Lamar Jackson one.
Yeah. Okay.
Somehow it got jettisoned. I don't know how.
Coffee says something. If Dirk Nowitzki doesn't get traded to the Dallas, he'd be the white version of Zion Williamson.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that because it was an immediate trade. But to complete his comment, can you imagine a German in a German style town with all that beer,
brats and
pretzels? Jesus.
I mean, we're not that far from here. I mean, here in Chicago, we have beer, brats, and pretzels.
You know what? You know what I miss in my hometown about my hometown?
Pizza.
Food.
Pizza.
Food. Chicago.
That deep dish style pizza. And I'm going to keep my promise this summer.
You're taking your wife to get some
I
pizza.
am taking my wife to Chicago. No, we're gonna make it a full weekend foodie trip.
There you go.
I'm talking about pizza. I'm talking about dogs. I'm talking about brats.
Okay.
What else? Italian beef.
I gotta ask: Is the Chicago dog really even that good?
Chicago dogs are very good.
Because I'm from Kansas, right? And I've never. It's not the pickle that turns me off. It's not. It's the onions. I don't like onions.
So here's the thing.
So you can get it without onions, man.
Here's the thing about Chicago dogs. First off, they are full beef franks.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, wait.
Yes. Oh, Damien, no. I'll read his question and I'll let y'all decide which deserves foul more. Fry Eagles Fry or Alarm Island? Oh my Lord!
I'm calling foul on you, Damien.
And I'll answer Damien's question. It's a tie.
It's a tie. It's an absolute. Dog doesn't think so, but I say it's a tie.
Flag on the play. Number 85, Caleb Hernandez. 5-yard penalty. Replay first.
Caleb Hernandez, you've been forever cemented on Snowman in the Morning, okay? Well, he was forever cemented with Caleb Hernandez, and I just said, I just said that. Oh, geez.
Yeah. So the first thing is that most of the Chicago hot dogs
listen, politics and religion says easy fix. Make the last 16 spots play in.
Okay.
You know what?
That's a good idea.
Could fly.
That's a good idea.
That could fly.
That's a good idea.
We'll just call him Paul. We'll just call him Paul because we don't talk about that topic on the show. We'll call him Paul.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sports show. We don't talk that.
But as I mentioned, this summer I plan to keep my promise to take my wife to my hometown. There's a place, and Victor's familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you this story. Mark and I were doing a game. Mark, the late Mark Farina, one of my best friends, we lost him to COVID 4 years ago. We were doing a game at Standard Bank Stadium in Crestwood. And we were hungry in between games. Somehow, one of the parents from Roosevelt University, because that's the team we were covering.
Yeah.
Somehow a parent heard our broadcast, and the last 3 innings, Mark and I were talking about food.
Right.
So the parent who heard us talking about food said, "Let's help
coffee.
Can we get the St. Louis style pizza?" Yes.
Okay. While we're on the topic of food, what's better?
anything, any kind of pizza except St. Louis pizza.
Oh, let me barbecue.
Let me finish this. One of the parents heard me and Mark talking about food and how hungry we were. Dear God, we were hungry because we were running late and we didn't get a chance to stop and get anything on the way to the ballpark. We get a knock on the door in between games, and 4 bags of Portillo's goodies were in the booth.
Okay, Portillo's.
Listen,
oh no.
Anybody in Chicago within the sound of my voice and Victor's voice knows about Portillo's.
The Italian beef, the Italian big beef.
Yep.
And the chocolate cake shake.
You know what? We had, each of us, me and Mark, had an Italian beef. We had a boiga, a mound of French fries. And when I say a mound of French fries, I mean just that.
A mountain.
And the chocolate cake shake.
I'm going to explain this to those who don't know.
Please do.
Okay, me.
With a chocolate cake, with people who think, okay, chocolate cake shake, maybe it's a chocolate shake with like some cake sprinkles on top.
No.
What, do they like stuff a whole chocolate cake in there?
A slice, yes.
Wow, a whole slice.
Yes. It is a double deck. No, it's a triple decker.
It's a death by chocolate cake, which means the whole thing, all 3 decks and the frosting within is pure, unadulterated chocolate.
It is a chocolate shake, but what they do is they actually put the chocolate cake slice inside of the cup, blend that, then they put the shake on top, mix that all together. Yeah, it is evil.
When I hear chocolate cake,
you
like
want
a chocolate
one,
cake shake, I think of Culver's concrete mixture with chocolate cake pieces. That's what I think of.
Nope.
That has got nothing on the evil concoction that Portillo's has given us. Amy Brannigan is with us saying hello, good morning to you. But that chocolate, they brought us everything. And we were eating during the second game. And any broadcaster that has been in the booth with a mountain of food,
look,
you ain't getting through the second game.
No, when I asked for a chocolate cake shake for the first time,
the
lady went, she rung me up, she grabbed a slice of the chocolate cake out of the fridge. I'm like, did she mishear me?
Okay, now I remember. You definitely told this before.
Maybe she heard me. I said chocolate cake shake. Now she took that, dumped it in the cup. I'm like, ma'am, what are you doing?
Ma'am.
Wait, ma'am, what do you? And you see it get it. Victor has seen it. I have seen it. You see it get dumped in this cup, and there's only one size.
It's large
for this chocolate cake shake. You can't. Every other shake you can get small, you can get medium, and you can get large. No, if you order the chocolate cake shake, it is 40 ounces of death.
Yep.
By chocolate.
40.
So
all the diabetics. So
okay.
That cake shake is really good, but all the diabetics were crying foul.
Oh yes, I'm one of them.
So now that we're on the topic of food,
okay.
What do y'all prefer? Because I hear mix answers from Chicagoans.
Okay.
In terms of what do they like better in terms of barbecue? Do they like Memphis style or KC style?
Yes.
Because
we don't have a preference.
Because I would say Memphis style in terms of brisket. They kill brisket. Take me down to Memphis and give me some brisket right now.
Droid, let me explain how Chicagoans feel about barbecue. and I'll put it in 3 words. And Victor knows these 3 words very well because we happened to do this event one year together. Taste of Chicago, where they have every style of barbecue.
Every restaurant
think of
comes out and says, "Here, try this."
Every restaurant fills up Michigan. I take that back. Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive is like right
They
around Buckingham
fill
Palace,
up every shop, every food joint in Chicago for those 8 days are lined up on Lakeshore Drive. And if you're lucky enough to have enough tickets to survive, you in a coma.
Yep. Oh, and Damien had 2 words for you, Droid. First name Justin, last name Fields.
Oh God.
I'm reading the chat and I see. Oh, there it is. It's all the way up there.
Brooklyn style barbecue. You haven't lived if you have. McCarthy, let me say it again. Taste of Chicago.
That's a joke. Brooklyn style barbecue isn't edible for you.
Villainy, McCarthy. Villainy.
Because the Brooklyn style barbecue will send you into the shadow realm, just like the Brooklyn mess.
Yes,
but the reason I asked this is because I've heard plenty of Chicagoans say, "Oh, KC style easily. They got the best. They got the best burn ends." People say Memphis because they got the best brisket. Even as a KC person, here's my perfect barbecue palette, and I want y'all to follow up on me after this and make your perfect barbecue palette.
Okay.
For barbecue burnt ends, give me KC, Kansas City, and sauce Kansas City. Both of those, I gotta go Kansas City for both.
Okay.
For the brisket, give me not Memphis style. Give me Southern style brisket with the mustard rub instead of anything else.
We did. We
and I've had that.
Snowman and I used to watch Man vs. Food a lot.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
what that show alone put us in a coma.
There was a place in North Carolina where they roast a whole pig.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Durham.
I'm getting the pork. Give me a second.
Chapel Thrill, North Carolina.
Yep.
And we saw it.
I'm like,
Jody and I saw it.
Oh, you
live.
did?
We saw. Forgive me. I'll put the coin in the swear jar later, and I'm hearing music in my ear that Jody has pushed, so we gotta go. We saw it. Okay. Live. All right, we gotta go. All right, we gotta go, folks. Possible job for old Snowman. Cross your fingers. Wish me luck.
Praying for you, brother.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Got an assessment to take. It's going to take a little while, but Jody is going to treat me to one of my favorite drinks, and I'm going to cheat on my diet for it. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, and y'all should know this by now, they're just not big enough. So long, everybody. I appreciate you, and we love you. So long, folks. As I mentioned, wish me luck, everybody. The drought may soon be over. Keep me in your prayers. So long, everybody.